If SketchUp is throwing error 183, especially messages like failed to save dump file or temp folder error, don't worry. In this video, I'll show you the most effective fixes step by step so you can get SketchUp running properly again. This error is usually tied to a crash, an autosave problem, a plugin conflict, or a permissions issue. And the good news is that most of the time it can be fixed without reinstalling everything from scratch. Before we begin, if this tutorial helps you out, please hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software fixes and step-by-step guides. Alright, let's get into it. First, the easiest thing to try is running SketchUp as an administrator. To do that, close SketchUp completely if it's open. Then, find the SketchUp icon on your desktop or in the Start menu. Right-click it and choose Run as Administrator. This gives SketchUp the permission it may need to create temporary files, write dump files, and save properly. If the issue was caused by restricted access, this alone may fix it immediately. Open the program again and see if the error returns. If SketchUp still gives you error 183, the next step is to repair the installation. Sometimes files become corrupted, missing, or damaged during an update or an unexpected crash. To do this, download the SketchUp installer again from the official source. Once the installer is downloaded, right-click it and select Run as Administrator. When the setup window opens, look for the repair option instead of a full install and follow the prompts. This can replace broken files while keeping your current setup intact. After the repair finishes, restart your computer and test SketchUp again. Now let's look at plugins, because this error often shows up when there's a conflict with extensions, especially rendering tools like vray or other heavy plugins. If SketchUp starts crashing during rendering, exporting, or complex operations, one of your installed extensions may be the cause. Go to the plugins folder on your computer. In many cases, you can find it under Users, then your username, then App Data, Roaming, SketchUp, your version number, and then Plugins. Once you're in that folder, look for any recently added plugins. A good troubleshooting method is to temporarily remove the newest ones, then relaunch SketchUp and see if the error is gone. If SketchUp works after that, you've likely found the conflicting extension. You can then update that plugin, reinstall it, or leave it disabled if you don't need it. Another important thing to check is your autosave settings. Error 183 is sometimes linked to SketchUp failing when it tries to create or write temporary backup files. As a short-term workaround, you can turn off autosave in SketchUp preferences. Keep in mind, this is not the ideal long-term solution, but it can help you continue working while you troubleshoot the root problem. If you disable autosave, make sure you save manually more often so you don't lose work. This is especially important if SketchUp has been crashing while trying to save a file. Next, check where you're saving your projects. Saving directly to cloud folders like OneDrive or Dropbox can sometimes interfere with temporary file creation, syncing, or permission access. To rule that out, try saving your SketchUp file locally on your computer first, for example, on your desktop or in a normal folder on your C drive. If the file saves normally there, the issue may be your cloud sync location rather than SketchUp itself. Once you've confirmed the file works locally, you can move it later if needed. This small change solves the problem for a lot of users. If you've tried all of those steps and SketchUp error 183 is still happening, then the problem may be related to a deeper permission conflict, a bad extension setup, or a corrupted temp folder environment on your system. At that point, it can also help to restart your computer, make sure SketchUp is fully updated, and test the software with no plugins enabled. The goal is to isolate whether the issue is coming from the app, the add-ons, or the save location. Most users can solve it by combining administrator access, plugin cleanup, and local saving. So to recap, if you're seeing SketchUp error 183, start by running SketchUp as administrator, then repair the installation if needed, disable or update problematic plugins, adjust autosave settings as a temporary fix, and make sure you're saving files locally instead of directly to cloud storage. Those are the main steps that resolve this issue for most people. If this video helped, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next quick fix tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.